Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 video. Today, we have some very exciting news. We got ourselves the full multiplayer reveal trailer, which is very awesome. Of course, as you guys know, on Thursday, we're going to be getting the full reveal, which is going to be very awesome as well. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what this game has in store for us this year, because the trailer was awesome, and I hopefully you guys get to enjoy it. I will be playing it in its unedited version, and I, of course, will be breaking it down once the trailer ends. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Modern Warfare 3 trailer. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for the trailer. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Now I'm not sure if I muted it or not. It just kind of depends, because if I get a copyright claim for all of that music, then I'll probably just leave it the way it is. But if I get a copyright strike and the video gets taken down, actually I wouldn't get a copyright strike. I wouldn't do that. But anyways, we have a lot of stuff to break down here, so let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I wanted to take a look at here as we go through this trailer is just like the detail in the maps. As you guys can see, the maps are very similar but also very different to how they were back in 2009. Of course, graphically they look amazing, of course, but also they just there seems to be a little bit more cover in some areas, which is pretty interesting. Now again, the way that they edited this trailer kind of makes it a little bit hard to break down, but that looks to be maybe a dolphin dive of some kind, maybe coming back into the multiplayer. Again, we know that the movement is supposed to be pretty quick and pretty fast paced, but we don't exactly know what that all entails quite yet, because we are just kind of guessing from what we've seen from the trailer. Now this is kind of an interesting part of the trailer here. We can just see some of the operators, whether this is going to be the main menu or these are going to be some customizable character skins. Not really sure, but it looks really cool. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of how a lot of these skins look here within this game so far. We also do have a little bit later in the trailer some actual skins that are being shown from either the battle pass or in the shop or something like that. But anyways, here we can see Favela in its remastered form, and it looks really cool. So one thing that I actually wanted to point out to you guys here in this image is that this building here now seems to be available, which it wasn't previously available in Modern Warfare 2. And everything else looks pretty similar. I believe that this window is also, maybe this window was here in the original Modern Warfare 2. I believe it was, but this building is definitely new, and you guys can see that it is open, and you might be able to go in there, but I'm not totally sure on that. But again, I will just say that the graphics just look amazing. Of course, this map was brought back in Call of Duty Ghosts years ago and looked really good back in Call of Duty Ghosts. But of course, you know, this is a 10-year difference now between graphics, which is insane. So it's going to look a lot better. So very, very cool there. Here we can see a sniper that is very similar to a sniper that we saw back in Cold War. Actually, I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was a very high damage sniper rifle, sort of like a Barrett 50 cal almost. That seems to be like what this weapon is here, which is very, very awesome as well. And then we have just some more weapons. This was a bit of an interesting part. I'm not sure what this is about here, but this is a sniper from Modern Warfare 2 2022, I believe, or maybe even Modern Warfare 2019 as well. So pretty cool there. But the way that this player goes up, I'm not sure what that's going to be. Of course, we're getting all the Modern Warfare 2 maps remastered. Here is Estate, and is this Wasteland? Wow, Wasteland is very, very different. But I just wanted to go back real quick and take a look here at Estate, which looks fantastic in my opinion. Again, one of the things that I mentioned in some of my previous Modern Warfare 3 news videos was how I was really excited to see how they would do with the visibility on these maps, and this visibility looks great. I mean, I'm having no issue seeing enemies, and of course the beta will kind of determine that. But either way, it looks really, really cool. Now this here looks like the Dragonfire from Black Ops 2. Is it going to act the same way? Is it going to be, or is it going to be like the Talon from Black Ops 3, where it kind of follows you around and kills enemies around you? Or is it even a kill streak? I have no idea. We're just going to have to see, but definitely something very familiar here. And now we can see, which is definitely Wasteland, looking a lot different than it used to look back in Modern Warfare 2. Of course, in Wasteland, it was kind of a reddish theme. It was outside of Chernobyl. But this one is cool. I really like this aesthetic, actually. And there's actually trees. There's trees on this map for once. So we'll see. We'll see how Wasteland plays here within Modern Warfare 3 2023. I mean, it was the pub stomping map of choice on Modern Warfare 2 originally, so it probably will be the exact same. Again, it's sort of one of those maps that's pretty relentless. You know, when the streaks are going in on Wasteland, it is a wasteland, basically. So pretty crazy there. And here's a look at Afghan, which of course looks very, very incredible. Can't wait to play on this map either. And here is Derail. Now, this is another map that I had a lot of challenges seeing enemies on. Honestly, this would be one of the few maps, you know, one of the few remastered maps that I would actually like it if they kind of condensed it a little bit, because it was so huge. In Modern Warfare 2 was very difficult to see people, and plus enemies only spent time in this main area here anyways. So, you know, there's, I mean, you could go where my mouse is here, you could go way, way, way back to the left there and just be kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So this would be one of the few maps that I would like it if they kind of condensed it a little bit. But again, visibility won't seem to be a problem here on a map like this, just based off of the new graphics. And also the fact that Modern Warfare 2 2009 has sort of a fog effect on the maps as well from long distances. Now here is, of course, Scrapyard, and here is Terminal inside the plane anyways. But here we have characters coming out of an elevator, which is interesting. Now here's a look at one of the pre-order skins for if you buy the special fall edition of the game. Again, looks pretty cool in game, honestly. Definitely impressed with that. Here's a look at inside Highrise. Of course, the detail is so much better. The furniture, all that stuff looks really, really cool. But again, it's not a surprise. It shouldn't surprise anybody that this game is going to look a lot better than it used to, because this game came out in these original maps were made in 2009. They've been remastered a couple times, especially Highrise and Favela, but of course they're going to look great. Now, one thing I also want you guys to notice here in this picture is that I wonder if that up there is a grapple to act, or a grapple to actually get up on the roof here. But I want you to notice down here, there's actually no doors to this that I can physically see in the image, unless the blue here is the door, but I don't think that it is. So they did say that there were going to be doors on these maps, but maybe only in specific areas. So that's something to note as well. But again, I just love the aesthetic of this game so far. It looks really, really cool, in my opinion. Now here is a look at some skins, which I'm not sure if these are the Vault Edition skins or if they are something else entirely, but they look really, really cool. Here's one, maybe probably for Ghost. Here's another one, which looks very Halloween-y, kind of crazy. This one is also very, very cool. So again, I don't know where these skins are coming from, if you can unlock them via challenges, or if they're going to be bundles, or if they're going to be just special skins that you can unlock. I have no idea. Again, we'll have to see come the full release of the game. Now here we see, this thing is something I'm a little bit concerned about here, and there's a clip later on in the trailer, and I'll tell you why I'm concerned about it, but for now I'm going to leave that be. Here's a look at sub base, and what we can see to be a Hellstorm missile or something of that nature, maybe even a Reaper, but I really like how sub base looks too. This is a sub base that's kind of set early in the morning, not during a blizzard like the original sub base was. Again, I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of adjustments that keep the map the way that it is, but just adjust the lighting, adjust the time of day, you know, to make the map flow better, to have better visibility. So definitely a big fan of this as well. Just looks really, really cool, man. And there's of course swimming coming back. Not sure exactly what this map is. Is this, oh, you can swim on sub base now. Interesting. Not sure how that will go. We'll have to see. Here is Invasion, looking really cool. Definitely fitting into the theme of the original. Here we see the Wheelsin kill streak coming back as well. Again, lots of things are coming back, but again, I don't really have any complaints so far. It just really depends to me on how the game plays. You know, the maps being the way they are fine. We can get to see a pretty cool knife inspect. Now here is another thing I wanted to point out to you guys as well. This sort of looks like diamond camo, but it also looks like one of the weapon kits that you unlock for getting the Vault Edition. So I'm not really exactly sure if this is a camo or if this is that, but looks pretty cool nonetheless. We see more weapons here, weapon inspects, some more camos, and this is a big thing, man. Look, this is Underpass, and look, you can actually see on this map. Back in Modern Warfare 2, I did not like this map at all because you couldn't see anything. I mean, it was like a very foggy rainstorm, and you know, you just couldn't see anybody. But now it looks so much better, so nice. It's still raining like it was back in the day, but you can see enemies. Like, honestly, if you looked at the same still screenshot from Modern Warfare 2, 2009 to this game now, you couldn't see this enemy from where you were right now. I mean, you could, but it would be difficult to see. Now he's clear as day, and I love that. Visibility in Call of Duty is huge, in my opinion. Again, we get to see more weapons here. Another skin from the Vault Edition. They're really pushing that Vault Edition here within this game. You know, showing the skins in the trailer, so you might consider it. And here is Terminal. Here's a much better image of Terminal from earlier today. Now here's actually something that I wanted to point out here in a second. But again, Terminal looking great. The cover actually here is higher than it was back in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, etc., which is also pretty interesting. But again, I think it zooms in here on this guy here really soon. Yep, it does. So as you guys can see here, this is clearly a Juggernaut. He's got a riot shield on his back, and he's got a weapon. So it kind of makes me think, is this going to be the Assault Juggernaut, or are they bringing back support streaks here within this game? I don't know. Again, we'll have to see come Thursday, but that's just something I wanted to point out to you guys about this trailer here, is that the Juggernaut is definitely coming back, and he seems to be pretty badass. And here is Skid Row, which is a pretty cool map within Modern Warfare 2 as well, or within Modern Warfare 3. And I really like this map in Modern Warfare 2 in particular because you can use SMGs on it, and it's a very fun SMG map. And I'm a big fan of how these maps are looking. I really, really am. Again, my only concern is how much will they change them, and will those changes impact the flow severely? That's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about. And now this is another thing. This is another clip I'm a little bit worried about. So this guy launches this drone in the air, and it blows up over here. And at that same time, it is like an EMP effect on the kill streaks. This is a big, big concern of mine. First of all, it's a concern because, number one, is it a kill streak that you actually have to earn? How high of a kill streak is it? Number three, is it a field upgrade? If it is a field upgrade, that is not something that I am a fan of. You know, destroying streaks instantly is never something that I'm for in Call of Duty, especially because it's just the most frustrating thing that can possibly happen. You go on a streak, you do really, really well, and then somebody who just plays the game and doesn't get any streaks can destroy it. So, you know, it reminds me scarily of the Air Patrol, which is not something that I'm a fan of. And I'm hoping that it is a kill streak that is a high kill streak that you have to earn, and it's going to be hard to get. So, like, if it were me, an EMP-like kill streak like that would be like it was in Modern Warfare 2, where you had to get 14 kills without dying. or a support one, I guess would be okay, but because I think the support one in Modern Warfare 3 was like 17 kills. Still annoying, but not a field upgrade. So again, I'm really hoping that this is not a field upgrade. Of course, we still see the VTOL here, which is a fan favorite streak from Call of Duty. Now here's actually my favorite part of the trailer, because we actually get to see gameplay. And does this look very familiar or what? I mean, it looks basically exactly like Modern Warfare 2 2022 with just different graphics. Maybe a little bit of a varied HUD, but I mean, it is extremely similar. But there are a lot of things I want to break down in this image as well. First of all, you can see red dots on the minimap. Thank goodness. About dang time, right? And then, of course, we can see the classic UAV, the UAV, the cruise missile, and then I believe that is either the chopper gunner or it is the attack chopper. Again, pretty cool, but there's not really much to break down besides the fact that there's the red dots on the minimap and some of the kill streaks that we can see, but it looks pretty cool. This is, again, our first-person image of this map. And this guy shoots this thing, which I think is a C4, and gets some XP from it. Not really sure exactly what that is. Now we can actually see a few more things here. We can see that the HUD is a little bit different. It's a little bit varied. This was green in Modern Warfare 2 2022. It is now blue. And we can, of course, see what appears to be sort of like the UMP or the MP5 type weapon of Modern Warfare 3. And I think that is pretty much it. I think there's a few more things that I wanted to break down here in this trailer. I know that these videos are always a little bit long, but there is a lot of stuff for us to cover. Now, this was a bit of an interesting part. It said Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. Does this mean that multi-team TDM is coming back? Multi-team domination is coming back? And of course, can't forget that this is a look at Rust, which is a very cool map, very classic map. Here's a look at what appears to be sort of like the intervention, or maybe it's the sniper from earlier in the video as well. Not really sure, honestly. Now this is a bit interesting. I guess this is another skin, and also the 44 Magnum, which is interesting. Now also I wanted to point out this gate being open. Does this mean that Rust is maybe a little bit bigger here in Modern Warfare 3 than it was in Modern Warfare 2? I don't know, but that might be what that is hinting at. And again, more cinematic things, and again, I think that is pretty much it. Again, I don't really recall anything else that was super noteworthy, maybe besides the fact that this might be a look at the new Warzone map for this year, which is pretty crazy. No idea, but it looks huge. Either this is a look at the new Warzone map or it is a look at a ground war map, but it reminds me actually a lot of PUBG for some reason. But yeah, again, this is definitely not 6v6 multiplayer right here. This is most likely ground war. So ground war is probably going to be coming back as well. This vehicle looks really cool. So I think it is cool that they included some ground war stuff here at the end of this trailer. That is it, guys. That is definitely it. I don't think there is anything else in particular that I want to show, so I'll just let the trailer go ahead and finish itself off here. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I really want to know what your thoughts are on this game and what you thought of the multiplayer trailer so far. Also, this is clearly a blueprint. This is clearly a weapon blueprint. That's something that I wanted to notice as well. And here's a look at Quarry. Again, I am so far impressed with what I've seen from the trailer. How this will transfer into the actual game, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about this game, of course, because fundamentally it is similar to Modern Warfare 2, but it is also not Modern Warfare 2 at the same time. And I did not like Modern Warfare 2, as you guys know. I think I uploaded for the first 2 weeks it came out, and then I stopped uploading that game for the rest of the year. So I'm a little bit concerned, but I'm also optimistic at the same time, because the fundamental changes that they're making and the remastered maps and all that stuff looks really cool. And I'm definitely excited to get my hands on with this game this weekend. Alright, anyway guys, that's going to do it for this next Call of Duty video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy it, I like ratings, always appreciated, and check out any of my other previous Modern Warfare 3 news videos. I will leave my previous one at the end of the video for you guys to check out, as well as will also be linked down below within the description. And I will see you guys all on another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 video very soon.